James, I gotta say, I'm a little bit skeptical about the numbers because we don't really get direct data out of North Korea, don't we? Also, the fact that couldn't this have just been base effect given how poorly North Korea did last year? Or 2015?
That's correct. The numbers are not official North Korean numbers. They're an estimate from the Bank of Korea, and what they do is they get information from the KCIA, the South Korean Intelligence Agency, the Unification Ministry. They take data from North Korea's trading partners and they speak to defectors, and they add all that together and they make an estimate for the North Korean economy. And they also, because they can't get things like price data from North Korea, they use South Korean prices for specific commodities to try and calculate a nominal GDP number. So of course, these numbers are not going to be as reliable as South Korea's own GDP numbers. But they've been using this process for a number of years. This is what people used during the Cold War to try and estimate what the Russian or the Soviet Union's economy was doing. So there is some some basis in these numbers. And what it does show is that while and as you say, 2015 was a very bad year for North Korea. It was a drought, and the big jump in the economy in 2016 is partly a reaction to that. They're just recovering from this drought, and that's led to this this big jump in the estimate of what their GDP is doing. Also, we have to remember that even though growth may have been bigger than South Korea's, the economy is still tiny compared to that of its southern neighbor. I think the BOK is estimating that per capita income is about 4.5% of South Korea. So there's a lot less people in North Korea, and there are a lot. Incredibly, their income is less than 5% of their southern neighbors. So even though growth may look better, obviously they're not catching up to South Korea in any sense.